Okay, so hello, as promised, I'm sending this video with the correction of the exercises from our first week without classes. I'm going to start correcting the exercise from page 24. Complete the text about teams with the words from the box. We were talking about friendship and talking about teams, working in teams, cooperating with your friends, helping your friends, etc. And what makes a good friend. So here we have a little text with talking about teamwork, and there are 4 words missing, and we have to put it in the text. So these 4 words is conflicts, cooperation, goal, sportsmanship, and so conflicts is when you have fights with your friends, with your mates, and you are arguing too much and you don't agree with things, right? So this is a conflict. Cooperation is when you help your friends, when you try to help your team, when you try to do the best. Goal, that is something that you want to be or you want to have, something that you want to achieve, right? And sportsmanship. When you say sportsmanship, you are talking about the attitudes of don't being mad if you lose, don't cheat, respect the other people or the other team that you are playing with, right? So let's read the text and complete it. So a team is more successful when everyone is focused on the same. You're going to fill it with goal, right? They are focused on the same goal. They all have the same objective, right? When we are part of a team, we have to work together through. When you are part of a team, what do you have to do to achieve your goals? We have to work together through cooperation, right? To have the best chances of victory. Being in a team can teach us a lot about sportsmanship. Also, we can learn how to deal with conflicts, right? And have better relationships with people. So check your answers and see if you got it correct. Don't forget that it's very important to do this because when we go back to classes, to regular classes, you are going to have the book complete, and it's going to be easier for you on tests and etc. So now we are going to page 26. Remember that page 25 is personal, so we are not going to correct here. Let's talk about science, metal and heat. So heat is when something is hot, is when something can be hot and can be hot, very hot if exposed to fire or sun and etc. So here we have 6 different materials, 6 pictures, right? And in these pictures we have, for example, a water bottle made of aluminum, some pipes made of copper, cement bricks, some cement bricks, right, construction blocks, a pen made of iron, some door handles made of steel, and some prostheses, I think are bone prostheses made of titanium, and they want you to mark only the object, only the material that is not made of metal, right? Not made of metal. So here we have the only material that is not made of metal in this list is material number 3, the cement construction blocks, right? So on exercise 2, they ask you to look at the picture and discuss the questions that follow. So you're at home, so you had to research or discuss with your parents and answer these 3 questions. So why are pens usually made of metal? Pens are made of metal because metal are good heat conductors, right? You can do the test of this conduction. Just putting something made of metal in the sun, you can see how hot it's going to be later, right? So because metals are good heat conductors, so they conduct the heat, the hotness easily, right? Can pens be made of glass? Yes, you can say there are some pens made of glass, but the glass is not a good heat conductor. Okay, now number 3, why are pen handles made of wood better than metal ones? Because wood is not a good heat conductor. We can, if you put a piece of wood in the sun, you're going to see that it's not going to be hot. So it doesn't get as hot as metal, and you will not burn yourself, you'll not burn your hand. So because wood is not a good heat conductor, so it doesn't get as hot as metal, and it will not burn your hand. Right? So you can correct it. You can pause the video and correct this one in your notebooks. Complete your answers if they are not complete enough. Correct some spelling mistakes, or just check if you had the same thought as me or not. If not, you can write on the comments and I can see if your answer is okay. So continuing the next exercise on page 27, where materials come from. So we have 5 different pictures of different food containers. On number 1, we have some, I believe they are tuna or sardines, but some tuna can. Number 2, we have a water bottle. Number 3, some jam. Number 4, milk. And number 5, eggs. In these pictures, we have the pictures of these containers, and they want to know which materials these containers are made of. So, for example, the tuna can is made of metal. So you are going to match in your books the tuna can with the metal. The water bottles are usually made, this one in the picture is made of plastic. Now, number 3, the jam container is made of glass. Number 4, the milk container is made of aluminum, paper, and plastic. Remember that the milk is made of paper outside, but inside it's made of aluminum. Some of them have plastic as well, just like this one. And the number 5, the egg containers are made of paper. So you're going to check your answers, see if it's correct, and we can correct the next one, right? You can pause if you need. Now, on exercise number 2, they ask you to look at the pictures, read the sentence, and complete them. In these pictures, we have some natural materials. So, for example, the sand, we can find sand in beaches, wood, we can find in forests, etc. So, I want to know from those materials that we see, the metal, paper, glass, and plastic, these materials right here, where in the nature do they come from? So, for example, the metal is extracted from sand, wood, petroleum, rocks. The metal is extracted from rocks. The paper is produced from wood. Glass is produced from sand. And plastic is produced from petroleum, right? So you're going to correct in your books and check your answers, correct in your books. And I just want to remember you that it's important to correct your books, because when we go back to the regular classes, it is all right, and you can use it to study for the test and etc. Right? So that's it for today. I will come back next week with the explanation of the exercise we are going to have to do, and the correction of it as well. Right? See you later. Bye bye.